We thank you for continuing with us on this journey with Finish Line Planner. We hope that the previous emails and videos that we have sent you have helped you to progress step by step in doing better and being more productive with Finish Line Planner. Today, we want to talk about the big kickoff meeting. Okay, so you've got your plan worked out, you've got your team worked out, you've got your roles in place, you've got your tasks optimized so that they're clear on what they need to do. You've got the dates, you've got the roles of who needs to do what. You're very excited to see this thing work. And so the next big step is that big kickoff meeting, and it needs to be big, it needs to be significant, because the more significant you make this kickoff meeting, the more significant Finish Line Planner will be to your team and the necessary for them to follow through and to use it and to see the benefits. Okay? And the success or failure of this kickoff meeting will have a lot of impact on the success or failure or challenges that you'll have with Finish Line Planner. So plan well. I'd recommend to decorate a room, come up with a theme, announce that this is the vision for the church and our future, and be very excited about it. Announce it plenty of time ahead so people can make sure it's on their calendars and can make it to this very special event. Offer food. Food sells. People love food. And depending on your arrangements, you could have it be a potluck situation, or you can have it a buffet brought in, but the food will help with the success. Now at this kickoff meeting, either through video or a live presentation, you want to tell your use case story. A use case story is a human example, okay? So don't talk technology. Talk about the problem, the challenge, the opportunity. Talk about a person and their story of how they were a visitor but they weren't welcomed. Or talk about a person who wasn't discipled and they were confused and left. Make it a human story. And then tell the human story about the visitor that was welcomed, that you did follow up on, and what it took for them to stick. Talk about that convert who was discipled and the difference it made in his life and give him a good foundation. Humanize the situation for the plan that you're going to be presenting. It may be a hosted event or community outreach, whatever. Tell a story about humans. Okay. Then you want to present a short-term plan. So in our first time around using Finish Line Planner, this is what we're going to do, and we've got your assignments, and you're going to get this texting and do a little training, and we're looking for feedback. We know it's not going to be perfect the first time. Your short-term plan. And then you can present at a high level your long-term plan. Talk about that whole growth cycle and all those components it takes to keep people feeding and keep people growing and keep bringing people in. And show them that this is not something that's going to pass in the night, but has long-term implications to your church and your community and your ministry. Okay? And then give a little training or a tour of the Atlas app. That's the text messaging system, the texts that they'll be receiving, and how to respond to those texts. Keep it simple for the first time around, but use a video. You may use one of our videos or create your own video. You may have a plan already set up that had texted you that morning with some tasks, and you can show them on your own cell phone how you change the task, and then show them on the computer screen how it changes in Finish Line Planner. In the coordination between what's going on the phone and what's going on the computer. If you need help with that, you can contact us and we can give you some tips and help you with that tour of the Atlas app. You want in this kickoff meeting to have a question and answer session. It should not be, I've got this great idea and I'm going to push it on you and everybody do it. It should be, hey, as a team, I think this is an opportunity. As a team, what do you think? As a team, what are your questions? And try to answer it as a team so that we all together, shoulder to shoulder, can reach a common purpose. And as the days proceed after the kickoff meeting, the people start getting their task touch bases. And don't forget the stand-up and tagging meetings that we've been talking about for accountability. When people complete things and do things and update their status, make it a big deal. John, I saw you update your status. That made my job so much easier. I really appreciate you do that. What you're doing is significant. Even though it's a small part, the long-term goal is it's going to change things, and you are a key part to that. Thank you, John, for updating your status. It needs to be, they need to be rewarded, and so that they continue and will always stay on top of what they're doing. We pray and hope that your kickoff meeting is a great success, and it is fun, and it sets a new vision and standard for your church. Hello, my name is Hugh Plappert, and welcome to Finish Line Planning, where we help pastors who are undertaking church growth alone. It is my goal to assist pastors and lay leaders like you to optimize your growth potential in an environment of minimal time and staff. 60% of churches in North America operate with less than 100 members. Most of them require a bivocational pastor. Undertaking church growth alone can be challenging, and we're here to help. To maximize our resources and videos, we partner with church growth leaders like Carlton Kuhn, Tim Massengale, Dr. Eugene Wilson, Gary Elias, Dan Kyle, Calvin Jean, and others. To make the most of this opportunity for your ministry, church, and community, click the subscribe button here.